because of the electricity power disturbances, but my internet flow is continuous, so don't worry about it. You'll be always able to see me and hear my voice. And the story which I'm going to narrate today is picked up from the works of Frederick Lipp, The Caged Birds of Phnom Penh. And this story has been, with me since couple of months, when two of my very good friends have narrated on my platform. I was just waiting for a platform to narrate the story, and thank you so much, Anupama. And here it starts. A whiff of yellow winds, a whiff of yellow winds softly blew across the sky from the faraway fields, from the faraway fields, as they dissolved into the greyness of the old city of Phnom Penh. A whiff of yellow winds blew and dissolved into the grayness that has been created by the smoke, by the pollution, and by thousands and thousands of people in the old city of Phnom Penh. Ari, an 8-year-old little girl, was standing outside her shack, just took a deep breath as she smelled the flavor of the winds that passed across her. And she was trying to recollect. She, in fact, heard stories about the green world that was far away from her place, from the rice merchants. She did not ever see it, so she has no experience of it. They used to describe the green world, which was full of paddy, yellow color rice and paddy, and where birds used to freely and perched on the treetops, singing beautiful, melodious songs. Ari again settled back into the greyness and went inside her home to have salted fish and rice, the food which they had every day. She always wished for a better fortune for herself and for her family. It was one early morning. Ari got up. She just tucked her hand under the mat and pulled out and counted some money. It was 300 reals, the currency of Cambodia. This money that she earned after selling the strings of flowers at the city market. Ari looked around. Her mother, her father, her three elder brothers and younger sisters were all sleeping. She just tiptoed, crept slowly outside the house, and ran away to the old Buddhist temple where sat an old bird lady who was rocking back and forth on her hunches. And next to her was a big cage of birds. I rushed to her and said, "Hello, bird lady, I want a bird." The bird lady just looked at Abby and said, "Don't you have anything to sell today, girl?" She said, "No, I have just come to take out a bird and set it free. All my wishes would come true." "That's a custom, but that's only for the rich people. You want to become rich? Go away," she said harshly. Daddy said, "But I have got 300 reals with me. Take this money and please give me a bird." The old lady looked at the money. She just took the money and said, Okay, go and take the bird that you want." And she was again rocking back and forth on her hunches. Ari went and sat in front of the cage. There were around 100 birds, most of them perched on the bamboo sticks, some nibbling on the grains and some sipping the water. And she could hear the shrill voices and the songs. There was a sadness, there was a pain in their voices, which she could resonate with the pain that she had within her. Are their lives the same which I have? Can't we change? She questioned herself. She just stretched her hand inside the cage and took out a little bird that was fluttering its wings and that was trying to fly away. Ari said, comforted it for a moment with her little fingers, and said, "You have to fly, little bird. You have to fly as fast, as high as you can, and make all my dreams come true." Saying this, Ari wished from the bottom of her heart and set the bird free and said, "Fly, bird, fly as high as you can. Carry all my wishes on your wings and please fly, fly high." The bird started flying in smaller circles, and wider circles, and beyond the buildings of the city and beyond the horizon. Annie was so excited. She just looked down at the bird lady and said, "Look, look, my bird is flying. My bird is flying." Police looked outside, up. "Ah, I have seen thousands of things like this. I know what is going to happen," she said. What could happen? Ari looked up and she was shocked to see that the bird stopped flying and it was descending. It was descending. It was coming down. "No, please don't come down. You have to fly," she screamed in pain. She shouted. The bird came down, came down, came down, and descended and sat in front of the cage, the door which was open. The bird just went inside. The old woman shut the door. Annie screamed and cried in pain. She said, "You have cheated me. You have cheated me." She just ran away from that place. She could not stay even for a moment. She rushed home, crept inside, and slept on her mat and started sobbing and weeping with a lot of pain. Her little brother, who was just sleeping next to her, got up and hugged his sister. Annie wiped off her tears, and both of them looked outside the window as a new day began for the people of Phnom Penh. A day, another day, another day. It was all same. The same salted fish and rice, the old shack, the tattered clothes, and nothing else for them. After a couple of days, Ari, after selling her string of flowers, went to her grandfather's house. She sat next to her grandfather and asked, "Grandfather, do you believe that all our dreams would come true?" "Yes, my child, dreams would come true, but you have to wish them with lot of intensity." "So do you think if we really wish with from the bottom of our heart, are our dreams going to come true?" "Yes, my child, they would come true. But you have to wish all your wishes in one single breath." "Oh, is it so?" "But child, the wishes will not come the way you want them to come. They will come the way they want to come." Huh? "And grandfather, do you believe in setting a caged bird free will make all my dreams come true?" "Not every bird would be the bearer of good fortune, my child. It should be a blessed bird," he said. "But how would I know it, grandfather?" she asked. "You would know, Ari, as your name sounds so, which means knowledge," he said without a word after it. And he dozed off to sleep. And from that day onwards, Ari started saving some amount of money after selling the strings of flowers, giving the rest to her father. And every evening she used to stand by the bird lady, watching all the birds in the cage and looking out for the blessed one, which could be the blessed one. Days passed by, and one evening, Annie saw a new bird in the cage. The new bird, which was neither nibbling on the grains nor was sipping water, nor was on the bamboo sticks, but was standing aloof in a corner and fluttering its wings out of fear. The very next morning, Annie just got up and she counted the money. It was 400 reals. She just ran to that lady and said, bird lady, I want another bird." "You want another bird?" "Not always. I'm not going to give you anything," she said. I have got 400 reals with me, and I want that bird." The old lady looked at the bird in the cage. "No, no, no, no. I'm not going to give you that bird," she said. Ari was tougher this time because she knew that the bird lady has played a trick on her. She said, holding the money tightly. It's okay. If not you, I'm going to find another bird seller. It's not only you in the city of Phnom Penh, she said. And she just turned back and took 3 steps with a fear in her heart. What if the bird lady wouldn't call her back? But, okay, girl, come back and take the bird which you wish to, said the bird lady. And said, that bird is sick and it is going to die for sure if you are going to take it out, she said. Ari gave her the money and took out that little bird. It was in fear and its heart was beating faster than a drum. Dab, 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 dab. Harry just comforted it with her little fingers and said, I know that you are the blessed bird and you are the one who is going to bring me better fortune. And please do carry all my wishes on your wings and please make my dreams come true, she said. And she took a deep breath. And Jim, as she lifted the bird up in the sky, she said, my brother should have a good job. We should have many other kinds of food. My grandfather should come out all his health problems. And and at the last gasp of her breath, she forgot that she did not wish anything for herself. And she said, and I want more knowledge. And she set the bird free into the sky and started watching it. Fly, little bird, fly as high as you can and beyond the horizon and go to the fields, go to the land where the world is green and sing along with your friends. Be free, she said. And the bird started flying high and high beyond the horizon and slowly disappeared into the sky. Ari was so happy, so contented. She knew maybe the dreams would not come true the way she wants, and they are, in a way, as uncertain as the day. But somewhere in the bottom of our hearts, she believed one day they would definitely come true. And we could all wish that Ari's dreams will come true. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anupama.
That was fabulous, Rohini. We should thank you. I think the story was brilliant. What messaging, and of course, your style of telling a story is always beautiful. I love how you modulate your voice, and there are so many compliments for you, which of course you can go and even see later.
Thank you so very